Hey guys, welcome to Heart to Talk, the podcast. I am your host, Teresa Caesar, and you're listening to episode 31. You don't get to choose how you're going to die or when. You can only decide how you're going to live now. Joan Baez. So I ask you, how do you want to live this one beautiful life of yours? For me, I choose passion. I am choosing to live passionately, and I hope you will join me on the passion train. I promise you, you will not regret it. So you ask, how? How do I join the passion train? How do I get on? Where do I start? Well, in this episode, I'm going to discuss with you my definition of passion, what it means to me, and I'm going to share with you how you can start living passionately today. So friends, let's get started. Loves. All right, I've got some questions for you. What does passion mean to you? What pictures and words come to mind when you hear the word passion? When did you feel passionate? So for me, passion always was this emotion that couldn't be contained, an explosive, sexual, obsessive, almost for the sinful, the forbidden. I used to find passion dancing flamenco. I felt so passionate. And for the longest time, those are the times where I could find it. It was far and few between. Sometimes it was hard to access it. So then when I left feeling the passion, I would leave feeling just like I'm missing something. And recently, I discovered that you don't have to be in a whirlwind romance, dancing flamenco, playing an instrument that you love to feel passionate. Living a passionate life actually comes from authenticity, is found in what we do every day, in the unseen, found in the sacred moments that we create, and in our choices. It's falling in love with the mundane, living mindfully, and being fully present every day. I have discovered that passion is the secret ingredient to living a beautiful life. Passion comes from our soul, and our soul, our spirit, is ageless, limitless, beyond the physical. So when we operate from that, all aspects of our life mirrors that. Passion is a state of mind that is derived by choice, by our perceptions. It is how we stay young and vibrant. One of my favorite authors in her book, Something More, talks about passion. And throughout history, it is considered a sin. But she says passion is not a sin. It's our saving grace. The sin that we can commit is to be joyless. Who's ready to sin no more? So I'm going to tell you some ways on how to live passionately. So when you start doing these, implementing them one at a time, you start to make them not just something you implement, they start to become your life. And then you could say that you are living a passionate life. It's not extravagant. It is actually the most simple way to live. So here they are. First one, it's my favorite. Fall in love with the mundane. And the word mundane, think of it. It's the basics, the everyday. It's driving to work. It's washing the dishes, cooking dinner, paying the bills. And that is number one, because those are the things that we do every day. Living passionate is falling in love with the mundane. It's when you wash the dishes, put on some music, and bless your dishes and thank them for the food you get to put on them. Thank your coffee mug for housing your hot cup of coffee every morning. Folding the laundry, thanking your clothes, and blessing them. And just making it fun. And it becomes an incredible experience. The mundane actually becomes so fun. It's every day saying thank you. I love you and I forgive you. So if you can every day count your blessings, live in appreciation and gratitude, say I love you to everyone, and being able to forgive yourself and others, that is passion. Passion is connecting to your divinity, your spirit, your soul, by going within with just maybe a quiet, deep breath every day for a minute or so, praying, meditating, being mindful, and being fully present. Living passionate is deciding on your dreams, your goals and desires, but not just deciding, but taking action, starting small and then going big. Living passionately is taking risks. Whether you take a little risk every day by wearing bright colors instead of all black, that's something I need to work on, to taking that trip to see the love of your life that you've always wanted to reunite with. It's doing things that you love and that bring out your creativity, your gifts and talents. It's dressing for the occasion, the seasons, the theme. It's taking yourself on dates. Take yourself to the museum. Take yourself to happy hour and people watch. Take yourself on a little adventure and excursion. Living passionate is embracing change, rolling with it. Not only embracing it, but initiating. Don't wait for the outside to bring on change. Initiate it. Living passionately is embracing opportunities, not saying next time. Say, you know what? I'm going to try it today. Living passionate is liberating yourself from having to live the life that others expect of you, having to prove anything to anyone else. Living passionately is also embracing your obstacles, your problems, your shadows, the darkness, what appears to be broken. Embrace it, honor it. Here is where the greater light is born. It contains our answers to our prayers. Our deepest nature unfolds from this place. And living passionate is letting go, surrendering control, worry, and trusting in the unseen, trusting source, God, universe, whatever higher power you believe in, and knowing that life happens for you, not to you. It's trusting the process, falling in love with the process. Living passionately is asking spirit for grace, guidance, and peace as often as you need it, because there's an infinite amount for you. Living passionately is not taking life for granted. It's putting loyalty to your own truth versus loyalty to others. Passion is our soul's duty to search and seize joy, pleasure, love, whenever and wherever it can be found. Passion is embodied prayer and grace. Some of us are already living passionately and we didn't know it. So call it out and claim that you are someone that lives a passionate life. So, friends, passion is the energy that keeps us going, that keeps us filled with meaning, excitement, and anticipation. A powerful force in accomplishing anything you set your mind to. Ultimately, passion is the driving force behind our successes, behind our happiness, and allows us to live fulfilled lives. Thank you all for tuning into this episode. I do hope that after listening that you are ready to start living a passionate life. Please remember to hit subscribe, rate, tell all your friends about Heart to Talk, the podcast. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook. Otherwise, I'll be back in 2 weeks.